Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are back to Suffering. Hooray. Surely, this time I get ever so slightly luckier, right? Also, hey look, chat's on screen. It's over there. It's over there. Yeah, I did it. I figured it out. I have figured out how to put you guys on the screen. All right. Anyway. Yeah. That. Look, I want to get back to Master 1. Is there a reason for this? No, I just want to. However, before we do that, we got to talk about upcoming secret pack has been announced, and of course, it's branded with the new old arts. Hooray. This explains the branded Fusion unhit, which is not too surprising. But, like, damn. Tragic. Anyway, yeah. It'd be one thing if, like, any of these alt arts were actually better than their original artworks, but, like, they're not. Except for this one. Let's be honest, Blazing Cartesia looks incredible. But, yeah. Also, Dear Lanta, don't read these comments. There's something. But yeah, that's it. Just thought I'd show ya. Hooray. The plan for today is to steal a deck list from a much better player, that being Jesse Cotton. If you don't know, Jesse Cotton and Joshua Schmidt have a series. Hold on. They have a series where they play against each other in Conquest, which is basically you have to win with all of the decks. And very good series, but notably they have to play the new decks, which is cool, or at least with the new cards, right? Which is the general idea, with the general gist of things. And I sometimes we get, you know, useless archetypes and useless decks, like the Argo Stars or Punk. But sometimes we get a very good deck list, which happens to be this one, which is the Fiendsmith Bystial from Jesse Cotton, which I do like quite substantially. I think it's very good. It's basically just Fiendsmith control with like Bystials and stuff like that. And I figured, hey, this guy's probably better at deck building than I am. Why not just steal his deck list and make it my own? Because I don't trust myself nearly as much as I would trust a world champ when it comes to building a deck. So there you go. Also, he did say in the video, because I watched it, this is the wrong Magical Musketeer. It's the wrong one. So that's also a thing. Granted, I don't know how many Magical Musketeers I want to play, because Dear Lanta, I know for a fact I'm going to draw like 7 of those. So, but I guess that's technically the thing that you're supposed to do. Did he mean for it to be Caspar? I don't think so, but maybe. He said it was supposed to be the one that, that adds from grave or like specials from grave or something. Are they playing? Bro's not playing Fua. Bro said, nah. Fua? No Fua, no Perulia, which is crazy. I would never have thought of that. But okay, bud. Also, I will say, I think it is probably better, all things considered. Given the fact that... what was I saying? I do think it is better, given the fact that I don't have to play Birth. Because Dear Lanta, that was glued to my hand yesterday. So not having to play Birth, I think is going to be a boon, all things considered. So, there you go. That is in the wrong spot. I'm going to fix that later. It's fine. Let me go back to this one. There we go. What else? We had the Magical Musketeers. Musketeers. Is it this guy? During the player's turn, you can discard a Magical Musketeer to draw 2. I think it is this guy, right? You can add a Magical Musketeer card from deck to hand. No? Is it this guy? Wait, hold on. This one. You can special summon a level 4 or lower monster, Magical Musketeer monster from deck in defense. And I don't think it's this guy, because this guy was not the guy that he was like, yeah, that's the right one. Add a Magical Musketeer from grave to your hand. No, I think it is supposed to be this guy. Am I wrong? Using the Josh check where he puts 3 Tour Guide and a Sangan, so you could potentially get follow-up for the next turn. Or a hand trap if needed. That is a good idea. I don't hate that idea. Maybe it is Casper. Add a Magical Musketeer from deck to hand. Surely it's not that one. I think it is this one. One of them revives? Is it Calamity? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's Calamity. It's Calamity. That's the one. It's the one that revives. Yep. Because this one, like, you can activate the card. You can, like, normal summon to activate the card and then bring back the guy to go into a myriad of things. Also, only playing one Desiree. Cringe, I know. Imagine. But they are playing more Bestials, which I don't love Lubellion because I feel like it's a it's like a starter, but it's also not a starter, so I feel bad playing it, but it is apparently pretty good. Bro's playing the nasty ass Feed Ash. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, all of that's the same, yeah, okay, what am I missing? What? Oh, Imperm. Imperm was the thing that I was missing. It was Imperm. I'm gonna play 41. You can't make me not. I'm gonna play Harpies Feather Duster. I think Harpies is so good right now. It's actually kind of crazy. Which is why I also want to play like Triple Tack, or I should say Triple Tactics Thrust. So maybe I'll play a Thrust instead of a Talents. Even though Talents is very good, Thrust also kind of does similar things. Triple Tack. Takes Thrust. Granted, it's not as good at going first, so I think we'll do this. It's slightly adjusted. That being said, they're only playing 3 Bestials? Yes. Because we also have ways of searching it with the Lub. And it doesn't synergize very well with Imperm, which is something of note. So there's that. Okay, I gotta look at the extra real quick. Bro's playing Lars. Wait, there are so many rank 6s in here. I don't like that. I actually must say I am not a fan of having like 10 bajillion rank 6s. Because for the most part, I feel like 99% of the time, I'd rather have something else. Something like a Lina, which I don't believe is being played. Are we not playing Lina? We're not playing Lina, which I think is a criminal activity. We're definitely, of course, playing the Magical Musketeer Max. Cringe, I know. Lars, Ptolemy, Zeus, Typhon, 2 Requiem, SP, Moon, no Moon. I lied to you. No Moon. No. Hold on. No Moon? No Moon. There's no Moon in there. That's crazy. That's wild to think about. Huh. Such a conflict with Luvelion. It is either incredible or the worst card you can have. No in between. True. Am I ever going to realistically play Lars over Caesar? No. Ptolemy, maybe. Lars, no. Lina, I do like. I do really like Lina. I think Lina's a good card. So I'm going to keep it. Because Lina Steel in Engraver is very funny. Yeah. I mean, it does make sense not to play Moon, but it's also weird to see not Moon, because then you can't, like, Bestial normal summon a hand trap and then go into full Fiendsmith combo. But like, when's that ever gonna happen? At that point, just keep the cards in hand and like just you know, it makes sense. Yeah, I don't hate Lars or Ptolemy, but I'm wondering if they're better. It's more so I'm wondering which one is better. It's probably Lars, right, over Ptolemy? Because, like, how often are you going to need to be able to add a card back? I guess you could, like, add back a hand trap, but at that point, like, Lars does the exact same thing. Okay, not the exact same thing, but more or less the exact same thing. I have this card? Okay. Okay. Who knew? Alright, well. Now, should I cut the Harpy's Feather Duster from this list? Yes. Am I going to? No. Why? Couldn't tell you. I like M7 better? That's fine. I think Lars is better. I think Ptolemy is probably better, though, overall. Sorry, I like Ptolemy better overall. This is a great hand. Double called by? Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, buddy. Why? Because ladder brings out the worst of people? True. True, I hadn't thought about that. Should I have normal Lurie? Lurie, he's the star of the show. Probably. I could do one of two things here. I could either go into Desiree, which I don't hate, or I could go into Wave King. But I cannot do both. And I think the answer is I go for Wave King. I think Wave King is arguably better. How many summons is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th summon... The 5th summon would give them the ability to Nibiru me. Which, if that does happen, I will be sad peepo. But there's, like, nothing I can do about that. If they nib me, they nib me. It's, like, really not that big of a deal. Yeet. Set 1. Set 2. Gar. How much do you want to bet they imperm me? Tracked! Well, sure. Dude, Called By goes crazy here. That's also a choice. What the hell? Okay. Found a build of Whitewood's Fiendsmith. Nice. Lacrima! Ah! Sure. Send Engraver. Yup. Sure. The hell are we fusion something? Oh, Lacrima. Right. Okay. Sure. don't need an engraver. Man, Called By is so cool. Lacrima. Yeet. What's up, Dan? Baldrake goes crazy. Okay. We'll go Lurie. We'll go Sequence. I would imagine they have Imperm, right? Is that their Imperm or Called By? One of the two. You're gonna allow me to go Desiree? That's crazy. Called By? Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Called By Lacrima? Yep, figured. I might as well just go Bestial here, huh? Actually, no. Yeah, that's fine. You can Called By Lacrima. Because that turns off your Lacrima on the following turn, which is great. Which is great. Don't hate that. Go battle. Is there a point to me negating here? No. Shuffle back Weiss. Yep. That's the turn. Tracked. Yeah, Tracked's fine. Grab Lurie. Yeah? You already have Lurie in hand? No. What? Okay. Uh-huh. Requiem. Yup. Mm-hmm. Sure. Ngava. Ngava. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Requiem. Hello, Baldrake. Hello, Baldrake, my old friend. Now what? Protoss? Leviair. Someone Lub? Do I nib here? Probably not. I am gonna go Paradise, though. Oh, actually, I think I do nib. We send... Oh, no, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, we send Engraver here. This keeps you off of Regained, which does stuff. It also keeps you off of Sequence. Yeah. We nib. Here's a token. No more token. We don't have a Light Fiend. Turn that guy. Send the token. Levianeer is a card that the opponent did play. That is true. This is a hand that does exist. You ever think about that? Well, I mean, fucking sure. I'll just lose to Harpy's Feather Duster either way, so we'll just set a bunch. Whoa! Who would have guessed? Not me. Not I! Mm-hmm. Lurie, he's the star of the show. Look who Garacha. Ash? No, they have Called By, huh? No, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Okay, game. Alright, game, I see you. Rakium. Ooh, Love is a good card here. I like that. That's a good one. We're just passing on Requiem? No, we're gonna fusion summon here. Sure. The hell are we fusion summoning? Yeah? Why didn't we fusion summon earlier? Do I care about this Reborn? No, that's fine. Mm-hmm. We're gonna make DDD? Or DD, yeah, DDD? 15 Caesar? Diabell. Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure. Of course, of course. Driver. Who are we playing? It's a great question. Okay. OSS. Yeah. Sure. For the end of main. No. So this, like, this has to be Primite stuff, right? If we're playing Driver? Oh? Oh, I forgot Lurie was engraved. Yes. I'll burn for 12, that's fine. Battle! And then they activate a Tenpai card, and I lose my mind. Okay. What did it... What? Okay, you... So I passed on literally nothing, and you said, you know what? Surely they don't have, like, 9 interactions. Surely, like, yeah. Brother, what would I have passed on? What? Yeah, dude. Okay. I get getting Max Seed is like, I can't just, like, pass. Especially after giving that draw with Lurie. But it's like, just make Requiem and pass. And then go Requiem into... I don't know. Maybe I'm, like, playing too conservatively, but I don't think I am. Drill Beam Turbo with the Nib token? Yeah, imagine if Nib was a normal monster. Or the Nib token was a normal monster. That'd be great. Crazy. Special. Ya boy. Ya boy. Sengueva. They set the OSS, right? Yeah. So we'll get rid of the Nib token. Which I guess gives them access to Gamma? How much do I care about that? I have to care a little. That's it, just a little. This is lethal, right? Yeah, okay. That's crazy. No, we knew the back row. It was OSS. Original Sinful Spoils. Damn, okay. Interesting. Okay, first things first. Regained. Let's go tracked. Surely we ash this, right? No, we don't. Okay. Grabbing Lurie here doesn't really make any sense, does it? Yeah. Oh, I should have done... Alright, we'll just grab you. We'll just grab Lacrima. Kitchen Grazer. Okay. Normal Lacrima. Lacrima. Sending, Engraver? No, we'll send Paradise. Paradiso. Requiem. Ash. No. How interesting. The fact that you can do this to make Necroquip is very silly, and I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. Thank you. Least telegraphed Blue Eyes player? Ooh. Nib? Nope. Okay. Make Wave King. Fiendsmith Goblin Bike. Goblin Biker? Cool. Do you have an imperm? They do. Wow, that's crazy. Who would have guessed? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's crazy. Voodoo eyes. Wow, look at that. Oh wow, who would have guessed? Nibiru! Whoa! You draw everything? Wow. Blue eyes drawing literally everything? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Nope, nope, nope. I would never. Okay. Do we have Drill Beam as well in hand? No, we're electing to go with this. Okay, sure. Sure. Because we're playing Scream. The hell? Why do we put this in this zone? Because we're Blue Eyes players, we don't have brains. Hadn't thought about that. So I know you have Roar, right? You have Majesty. You making Typhon? Oh, this may be the worst Typhon. Holy crap. Imagine Typhon doing something here. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. We know Sage in hand. That's it. Typhon is a delayed loss? For real, for real? Well, when you play like that, yeah. I've used Typhon to immense success, but some people really just want to lose. 2 Mad Caesar plus Icarus attack in the suck, or 1 monster negate plus Icarus attack plus non-target plop. Pop? Plus suck. Probably the second one. Having more varied interaction is probably better. Great hand. Why would he not use his extenders? What extenders? What is this? Grief? If we're starting with Grief, our hand is probably ass, right? It's not like they can grass me. Okay, that's fine. Better they called by the Ash than something like the Engraver. Oh? Oh, yeah, I was damn right. Yikes. Yeah, no, I've been in that situation. Yeah, I was right to Ash that. I did the right play. It's just... Dude, if you start with Grief, you know that hand is bad. And it's even worse when you have to Grief into tier cash. It's like, oh, we are down bad. I've been there. I've also had to do something like that, and then mill 2, and end up with, like, 2 of the best mills. With, like Sully X Sheeran or something like that. Or I think it was, like, Happiness or something. So I've been there, but unlucky. Wow, this hand hand's nasty. Ew. 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 Discard card. Ugh. Oh, and we just hit Mally? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah, fuck you. Does this guy do a thing? Okay. Mm-hmm. The fuck this hand do to Valor Nib? Do they do anything? Out of all the Legacy archetypes, my least favorite? Yeah, Hero is unbelievably boring. Add a Dark Fusion from deck or grave to hand. Yeah, that's fine. Hero Primal Being token. True. Like, the only thing that I'm concerned about here is, if they have, like, Called By. For Engraver. Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Like, they make DPE, right? And then I go, bonk, Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut? Oh, I just got raided by Pizza Hut. Let's go. What's up? What was I saying? The only thing yeah, they make DPE, and then if they attempt to dodge the Nibiru, we just imperm it, or Valor it. And then they can't do anything. And then their whole board goes away. And I don't think they have anything that, like, can stop Nibiru Valor? Am I wrong? Do they have a negate? They don't have a negate, right? If we Ash Mally, they'll have to Called By? That is true. Maybe. Supremacy. Target face of cards your opponent controls up to the number of Dark Fusion and spells that mention it in your grave negate their effects until the end of this turn. Wow, that's a crazy good card. Not against my deck, but that is a pretty decent card. If this card in the graveyard except the turn that's sent there. Deceiver! Devicer? Devicer. You reveal a Hero Fusion from your extra deck, and if you do, add it to your fusion material with different names from your deck to your hand. That's like a good one. No, I think that's fine. I probably should have Valored that. Imagine heroes having a negate. I would rather not. That would be nasty. That would be so frustrating, dude. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's on the Super Poly setup? Probably. Which is a little scary. But we do have a fair amount of ways to play around that. Infernal Rage. I think this is probably the Ash, right? I think if they get to the Favorite Trap, it's like really bad. Or I should say it's probably the worst. Granted, they probably just drew it, so it didn't matter, right? Knowing Hero. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Miracle. It's a good Ash target. Yeah, Bystial on Malicious would have been nice. But alas, no Bystial. No Bystial. What you got there, bud? Miracle Fusion. Yep. Don't know why that took so long. I guess they're probably trying to figure out how to get to DPE. Which is fair. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? What does this make? Oh, wake up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they just had it. Okay, cool. He's thinking on how not to end on a token? I mean, yeah. I thought this card read better. It doesn't. As if it's destroyed. Tragic. Make Appo? Can you make Appo? Oh, Plasma. Delicious. Are we gonna go Denier to shuffle back a Malicious? We are! But the Mally from Grave, not banish back. Why? Don't think about it. Set a card. Set a second card. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Sure. So now they have Super Poly. We know of the one trap that's Monster Negate. Or not Monster Negate, face up card negate. DPE. Yep, dude, that's crazy. Anyway, here's Valor. Already used Denier. They could go Mally here. Just like put a guy on the field, I guess. If they have Called by, I lose. Because I don't have Moon. Unless I draw a normal. It's like my one option. They also put that in attack position for some reason. Why'd they do that? That's actually not a bad draw here. Except for the fact that it is a bad draw because we drew Engraver. That's frustrating. Let's go for... Oh, I could just tribute over this guy. Okay. Of course. Never mind. Why would I think that they don't have everything? See, that's the problem, is that I thought that they didn't have everything. But of course, it's Hero. They always have everything. Add this guy. Pitch Veiler. Yeah. Get the Engraver. Thank you. Thank you. Combat. Walk over this guy. They have the Negate, which is frustrating, but not the end of the world. And they have a Super Poly, which is also frustrating, but also not the end of the world, because it also doesn't do anything. So just have the Negate. Terrible Negate, but sure. I get it. Yup. Cool. Is Typhon any good? Typhon's not any good, right? Yeah, Typhon doesn't do anything. I need to be able to deal with the Super Poly, huh? Do I have a way of doing that? Yeah, we go Desiree Agnum Day. That deals with it. I have tracked, right? No, I don't. Who's banished? Okay. So then we have to do this, and we can't go for that, which is frustrating, but not the end of the world. Man, the Fiendsmith cards are stupid. Yeah, imagine if Super Poly, like, was a live card. That'd be crazy. That might even, like, I don't know, win them the game here. Imagine. Though, to be fair, I think the two sets that they had are arguably better than Super Polymerization, because they are more live, whereas, like, Super Poly could just not be live. Add Dark Fusion. I don't know what Dark Fusion does here. Don't think about it. I guess we get Mally here, right? We have access to Mally. We shuffle back 2 Mallies. Kind of pop off from there. Because we can, like, special summon a Mally, and then we can use, if we have another monster, we can use the Dark Fusion to go into a guy. Yeah. What did we target? Okay. Makes sense. I really feel like that card should draw you a card, right? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's fine. There's not a reason in the world for me to negate that. When I know you have Dark Fusion and Malian Grave. Yeah, buddy, I can't do that. This was their rank up game, too. Add Neos. Sure. The hell are you fusion summoning here? Oh, it's the big boy, isn't it? He like pops cards, right? Do I just allow that? And then they go Mali into what? Because they haven't used what's his bucket, so they could go Mali into that guy into Mali into an additional fusion spell. Do they have another fusion spell? That's the real question. Because if they don't, I do think this is the correct play. But I think they do, right? Because if they have, like, regular polymerization... No, because they already used this Devicer. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then they can Mali. Yeah. Yeah, I knew I should have waited. But I couldn't. Like, there was nothing that I could do there. Yeah, I'm just kind of cooked. Play TPE. Man, TPE is such a cool card. They just grab Ferris and do the whole combo anyway. Man, Hero really is just, like, one of the worst archetypes ever printed, huh? Unlucky. Like, if they don't have Dark Law here and I have the ability to keep Valor in hand, like, I just win the game. Yeah, that's really frustrating. Because, like, again, I do hard win this if they don't have access to just Dark Law. But of course they do. Why did they put Mali back to 3? That's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. Could I have done anything differently here? I guess I could have left up the... No, I think I just lose. I don't think there's a world in which I would have won that. Had I played any differently? Yeah, like, if I save my negate for the Link 2, like, that doesn't do anything. Because they still, like, I still have to negate the guy that's gonna pop me. So it's like, yeah, no, there's nothing. You know, top deck Stratos. You know, top deck Stratos, just draw everything. Yeah. We had to attack the Mali and then play. But, like, yeah, dude, sure, hindsight's 20/20. But that's also, like, a terrible play. Yeah, there was nothing I could have done there. Without literally knowing exactly what they had, there was nothing I could have done there. Damn. Frustrating. So they have Barrel already in hand. They have Wishes. I have a fairly okay hand, but it's not a great hand. I guess, technically speaking, I could have left them with Super Poly and gone instead for... What the fuck? This happened again? What are you talking about, game? What? Why did it... What? Alright, game. Okay. That's crazy. At least it doesn't matter? What the fuck are you talking about? Of course it mattered. I literally lost the game because of that. What are you talking about? Hello? What is going on? Game, hello? You just died? Did I... Huh? Huh? I am connected to the internet. I have no issues there. What is going on? What are you talking about? Yeah, that's the thing. I'm still live. I have, like, no issues in regards to my live stream. But you know what is? Alright, cool. Next game. If I get a loss for that, I'm gonna be so pissed. I know it's gonna happen, but like, are you kidding me? I love that my rank up game is just absolutely demolished because Konami decided to give the hero player top deck goddamn Stratos. Imagine if they don't have the ability to top deck Stratos there. I should have just negated the Stratos, right? No, it wouldn't have mattered. Because they could have just gone Mali. Yeah. No, it just didn't matter. That's crazy. That's crazy. Stratos was literally a checkmate there. That's so stupid. That's so bullshit. Alright. What is happening? Imagine the service being this bad in any other competitive game. I don't have to imagine. That is literally the case in many other games. How much fun I bet I got a loss for that? Yep. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Thank you. How much do you want to bet they were only playing like 2 Stratos? Dude, this game's so sick, dude. Imagine if they drew like any other card. Imagine if they did not draw exactly Stratos there. Don't I just win? Virus, I think there is only like 4 games in the world that don't have shit servers in comparison. What, like League? Dota? Fortnite? What is happening? We're both disconnecting. Bro, Konami! What? This has been going on for like a week. If I get another fucking game loss because of this, if my opponent gets a game loss for this, dude, I'm gonna goddamn riot. Please don't. Please don't have one of us just randomly disconnect for no reason. Don't disconnect. Don't disconnect, dude. Oh. Alright, cool. Are you kidding me, game? Alright, we're done with Master Duel. Master Duel is literally having a stroke right now. We're gonna not play Master Duel right now. Because if this is what it's going to be like, it's not gonna be good. And it's not gonna be worth it. That's so lame. Why? That's so frustrating. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Like, you deserve it because you're playing Blue Eyes, but like, actually, no, yeah, they've probably had like insane luck. So that's the first time they've had bad luck. Okay, yeah, game, cool, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna not play that right now. We're gonna not play that right. We could play Now I have to think of a game to play. Ah! Must be American servers. Master Duel is running fine for me in Canada. Is anyone else having issues? Oh, wait. Nope. Now I'm having issues with my stream. Why am I having issues with my stream? Master Duel took over my fucking stream, too. The hell? My internet didn't cut out. Why? What is happening? Huh? What is going on? Oh, you know what? Why don't we just play the TCG? Let's do that. Yeah, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega. You're playing fine. Here's the thing. I would be like, oh, clearly it's something with me. If it hadn't been happening for like a week where nothing was an issue. Where nothing was an issue with me, but the servers were still shitting themselves. And if it wasn't both literally me and my opponent also dying. It's like, I'm glad other people are not having issues, but very clearly there is currently an issue where I am located. Which means I'm not going to try, because it's just going to end up with a weird who has the better connection right now. Which is not going to be me, apparently. Alright, cool. Oh, chat disappeared. That's okay. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I promise. We're gonna play Ryziel. And more specifically, Mitsu Ryziel. Here's the deck list. It's crazy. Watching you for 2 days and it's happening to you? Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, Ninja, is like, my stream has been fine, my internet has been fine, but the game itself has been having a stroke. And then on top of that, just barely, my opponent and I both had terrible connections, and my opponent disconnected. So there is a high chance that it's just the Master Duel servers, and not something to do with me. Anyway, let's play Ryziel. Here's the deck list. This is a tournament topping. I don't think it's a winning one, but that's what we're playing. Let's rock with it. I hate the one nib, but it's in here, I would imagine, for cross-out reasons. So there's that. Let's just giggity go. I forgot to change it to my preferred deck. I gotta sign up for the TCG one. Oh, you know what I should do is I should play like Pokemon or Magic or something. Skizzers. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know how this deck works. No, that's fine. Nothing? Okay, crazy. Ash? Fua? Perulia? Ash. Well, shit. I can't do anything here. Perulia? That's crazy. Uh-huh. Go. Go, bud. Perulia! Ash? Called by? No. End phase. No. Well, that's probably the best draw on the deck. We send Eclipse Twins here, right? Or do we send Cross? I think we send Cross. Or, Duo Drive, sorry. Because we drew Cross. Yeah. Yeah, I think we send that guy. X. Add sword. Sick! Droll. Yep, okay. As expected. As expected. Okay, well, we'll summon this guy. And then we'll just go activate this. We'll go Detonator. I put that in the wrong spot. I should put it over here technically, but it's fine. Equip this guy. Yep, okay. Do we know anything that we're playing against? No, that's the problem. We're going second, so I guess we just side in the going second cards. Which would be... I don't know. Is Droll gonna be any good? I don't know. Do we put in Lightning Storms? We put in, like... Lancing? You know what? I'm not gonna side deck anything. I think this is... Son of a bitch, I should have side deck stuff. This is a hand of all time. It's a lot of engine. Ice is, like, not bad. The Mitsu cards are pretty good. We did draw the Ritual spell, which is also fairly good. But, like, damn. Not the hand I was looking for. Oh, okay. I wish I could see what my opponent was playing. I really do. An intern kicked the server somewhere. Drew. Rocks! No! The illusion of choice. Sure. This is a fairly okay hand. Yeah. Yep. How much do you want to bet they have Ash? No, they're gonna have Called By, aren't they? Meows. Ash? No. Oh! Do it again! This game's so good, dude. Dude, this game's so good. I love this game. Oh, it's so good, dude. Requiem? We're going like Requiem Pass. It's actually not a bad idea. I don't know how I feel about this. Being under Fua Meowls? I think you just pass on the Requiem. Oh, at least send Paradise there. The hell? What do we think we make here that, like, does anything? Why are we allowed to use two? Because Konami's fucking stupid. I don't know. What do you want from me? A legit explanation? Stop playing the game. What are you doing? I don't know. They're thinking that they're gonna be able to, like, actually do stuff, which they're not. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, that's great and all. Yeah, a Gundam. Sure. Why did we even make a Gundam? Why the hell did we do that? Wait, that's so dumb. Yeah? Max C challenge? Is that possible? I'm playing more than 40. What is going on? Are they just doing the combo? They're just doing the combo. They're just like, oh, I'll just do the combo. It's fine. They didn't even keep a Gundam. They're like, no, tribute it for the memento cards. Okay. Do you think that they saw that I had more than 40? Also, I do have Droll. Like, I could just Droll at some point. Unless they don't search. That is, like, a realistic possibility. Uh-huh. But I really don't think... Do they have a way of summoning enough to... I don't think they do. This deck doesn't summon, like, insane amount of times. It does summon a lot, but not that much. Oh, we also have Nib. So at some point I could just Nib. Ash is very funny here. No. No sounds. Thank you. Mm-hmm. That may not have been the best Ash, but it also wasn't a bad one. What? Okay. Mm-hmm. Add field spell? What do we have that's worth this? That's my question. Because it's going to be really funny when I Meowl's Fua loss again. Not that that, like, accomplishes anything here, but it is going to be very funny. It's going to be very chistoso. Smile. Lucky Huron. Yep. Mm-hmm. Draw another card. Mm-hmm. Ultimate Slayer. Yeah, Bone Party. Uh-huh. Sure. It's gonna be very funny when I do the entire Mitsurugi combo on you. Ah, I see. I get it. Okay. Shuffle back, or summon back big guy. That makes more sense. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What the hell are you targeting? Why did I never see that? Okay, sure. Damn. Okay. Let's go with you and you and you and you and you and you. Wait. Yeah. And, you and you. Go. Imagine I drew Nib there at any point. Crazy hand. We normal this guy, right? Yeah. Quick play. Droll. Yep, because of fucking course you do. Sorry, let me read this exactly. Yeah. We will add this guy, and we will special this guy. Send Eclipse special. Coolio. Could make Babushka. What does this deck do against Babushka? Full Fiendsmith combo? True. Hadn't thought about that. We'll just do this. Pious. Imagine not drawing Droll both games. Yep. Special. A Memento monster? Does it make sense to strike here? Maybe? Probably not, though. Yeah, we'll just go Detonator. Detach, Next. Atatsu. Field spell. Short. Detach. Target. Oh, for this guy. Okay. Wow, crazy. Okay, let's go for you and you and you and you and you and you, and Called By is fairly okay, but not exceptional. Droll is okay, but not exceptional. Maybe that. How much do I like triple tack here? It's okay. Berullia's not that great. How good is Lightning Storm? Pretty good, right? Boop, 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 doo, doo. This hand's... it could be worse. Tatsu. Yeah. Yeah, nothing I can do about that, though. Catachan Sleepy? No, Catachan Fusion. Man, imagine if I drew one of my hand traps. To be fair, this hand... No, because of course I drew Star Raziel. Prayers Habakiri is pretty decent here. It's not like they have a negate for that, necessarily. So we do have the ability to, like, do stuff. And nuking the field is pretty strong. Kind of depends on if they have hand traps. What would I most be concerned about here? Probably some stupid-ass Floodgate that they're playing. Like, I don't know. Like Rivalry or Dozen or something. Which I don't think they can play, like, Dimensional Barrier. Yeah? Okay. What the fuck is the purpose of this? Uh-huh. Yeah. Whoa, crazy. Wait, they gave up their entire memento field for Fiendsmith? Hello? Can I look at the fucking Gray? Do they have a fusion in hand? Surely they have a fusion in hand, right? Like, clearly that's what they have. Right? Mm-hmm. The hell is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's fusion. Ultimate Slayer, one time. One time. Do I play Typhon? No. I do play X. I could, yeah, X would go crazy here. Of course they're playing Cranium Burst. Why would they not be playing Cranium Burst? Do I have a way of beating this? No. At this point I don't. X is, like, maybe the best draw here. We go X, negate this guy, special, and then go Habakiri, and then get negated by Cranium Burst like 6 times. Yeah, dude, you got it. Damn, imagine if that first game wasn't absolutely entirely decided by my opponent drawing Droll. Yeah, just draw the one card. God, that game sucked ass. Man, Yu-Gi-Oh's terrible. Why do I play it? Great hand. Why am I going first? The hell? Okay. Ash, Imperm, Valor. What the fuck do you got, dude? Okay. Add X. Droll. Tribute a reptile monster you control. Oh, in hand or field. Damn, that's crazy. Add node here, I guess. What are we thinking about, sir? What are we thinking about? Something, I guess. This doesn't lock me, right? Yeah. Pokemon TCG Live is awful now? Tragic. What are we thinking about here, sir? What is it that we are so inclined to think about? This is the spell trap. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway. And Star, I guess. Was Star the play there? I don't know. I don't think it was. What does this do? Target 2 Rise Eels, place them onto the bottom of the deck in any order, draw a card. Undal. Not a bad draw. Ritual summon from hand, tributing from deck. We're gonna summon this guy. Actually, Am I lying? I think I'm lying. I think I actually summoned this guy. Contributing. This guy and this guy. You targeting. Is it prayer? Is this a once per? Yes. Okay, they're gonna make me go second. We don't know what we're playing against. I'm gonna remove stuff. Did I throw in Lancia? No, they made me go. They made me go first. Likely they're gonna make me go first again. So I'm gonna commit a little to that, but not a lot to that. We'll cut the Meowls and the Perulia and the Fua. I'm dropping frames again. Why? What the hell? Why? Why is this happening today? Why is it happening now? Oh, no, we're fine. Yeah, my stream on... What? I'm so confused. Hello, sir? Hello? Am I disconnecting? Okay. This is the... Add a monster. Okay, we'll do this. Activate effect. Okay. We'll add this one. Troll. No. Ash. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, alright. What? New Sky Striker animation? Hey, that's something. That's something to do. Oh, hell yeah, dude. It's part... Dose! Oh, I accidentally clicked play. Here we go. Part dose. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me mute this. There we go. Sky Striker! God, loud. Why is it so fucking loud? Ow! It still needs to be lower. Oh, sorry.
Bruh.
Cheek. Why?
私は力を与えられた。兵器でしかないのに。戻ってこれてよかった。
Sorry, hold on.
戻ってこれてよかった。本当に。もう大丈夫だからね。ずっとレイの声がしてた。レイの場所だけ機械と違った。
お前はもう死んでいる。
Oh shit, I was right. That's not where you were. Huh? Did they miss? Did they fucking miss?
ロゼ、
cool.
絶対に諦めないで。あなたは私が必ず守る。レイ、私も。
Okay. Hold on. How old are these people are these characters supposed to be? Because Rose looks like she's like 9. Rey looks kind of older. Not by a lot, but by a little. Rose looks like legit a child. Is that supposed to be the case?
私も行く。
I would imagine so.
エンゲージ。
Are they supposed to be the same age? There's no shot, right? That was it. That was the whole scene. That was it. Incredible. Rey is 16. How old is Rose? Rose is younger, right? Rose is like 12? Yeah, this was significantly worse than the previous one. That being said, the previous one wasn't incredible. This is I don't know. Where is it? Yeah. This scene where all of a sudden she just loses all of her clothes. Why is that a thing? Why? That did not need to happen, but it did. Thank you, anime, for stuff like this. Yeah, I don't know. This right here, they just miss. I get that they're going after the mech, but like, you can't tell me that this makes sense in terms of scale. Okay, so here is what ends up getting hit, right? They hit Z. This explodes. They're right next to it. 3 months. Rose is 3 months old, younger, or is just 3 months in total? Huh? Manga Rey is 13 and does age by the end of the manga. Rose is a clone of Rey, so age is dubious. So what you're telling me is I legally am allowed to skin anyone who says waifu or Rey is waifu or something of that equivalent, right? That's what I'm hearing. Is that is not legal age pretty much anywhere. And I should have them skinned. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, they're dead, right? Like, clearly they're dead. So, did they move? Did Rey, like, move Rose? It doesn't look like she did. Also, if Rose is a clone, why does she look so much younger? Like, okay, let's... You can't tell me these two are technically the same age. Don't worry, it happened a mile away. True. Just suspension of disbelief, right? Oh, surely they weren't hit, right? Smile. Yeah, these... I can kind of understand how one is a clone of another. But, like... not recently. This one must have been cloned, like, years later. She used Droplet and dodged. She used her effect and tagged out. She's a clone, not using Ray's gene. Now I'm just more confused. Okay, so... Here's my question. Here is genuinely my question. Right? If I watch just the 2 Chronicle videos that they show me here, I have no reason to think that Rose and Ray should be connected in any capacity. And their emotional connection makes absolutely no sense. Because realistically, neither of them should care about the other one. They do not explain that at all. And if this is supposed to be like, hey, this is an extension to the stuff that's happening in, like, the lore of the cards or the lore of the manga, why is it that we're jumping in at these weird places? This feels strange, and, like, because we saw this in the solo mode for Master Duel. Am I mistaken? Same with... Maybe... I don't think we saw technically that, but I think we saw the aftermath of this fight. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe it's an extension of Master Duel? I don't know. This is so weird. It's fine, but, like, it's not what I would have expected from the Chronicles. This doesn't feel like, do you remember the what is it? Pokemon Generations? Pokemon Generations? Yeah. Like, imagine if it was this. Where it's like a full connected story. Granted, we could also have done, not Generations. Pokemon... Oh, what was it called? Pokemon... All-Stars? Pokemon... It was the other one. The other, like, episode-based one, but it was like a full contained story. Shit, what was it called? It was ages ago. Pokemon Originals? No. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? It was the other one. They did 2 separate series. It was Generations, and then they did another one. Legends? Legends, I think. Something of that nature, right? I don't remember. Was it 25? Oh, it was Pokemon Evolutions! This one! Let's go. It was Pokemon Evolutions. This is the one that I was thinking of. Like, let's compare, shall we? Pokemon do those miniseries all the time, do they? It's not all the time. They do it fairly often. Like, this sets up a story way better and makes me engaged immediately in what's going on. Way more. Even if, like, I already know about Pokemon. You know? But even if I don't, that's pretty good. But, like, the difference is, a lot more people know about Pokemon. and know about the lore of Pokemon, so they can kind of jump in and be like, oh, I get it. Whereas, like, if I jump into the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, it's like, I don't know about Ray's story. It's not like Sky Striker has been meta or relevant for, like, several years. So all of a sudden, we're jumping into a story that has nothing to do with the anime and has nothing to do with, like, the current game and was only really part of the game for, like, a couple of years. And it's like, what? Yeah, obviously, like, Pokemon is more known worldwide, but it's also one of those things where it's like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has to tell you what is going on. Because you can't just have, like, oh, here's the story of some of the cards and the lore on the cards. Because not everyone is going to know that. Just, like, straight up. I think that's what the manga is for. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Even if we have the manga, you still need to tell the people who haven't read the manga, because all of a sudden there's a thing that shows up on your YouTube feed that is a animation for Yu-Gi-Oh! That tells you the lore of the cards. And there's no other way of really identifying or telling you about this. And it's like, oh, maybe I should, like... And it's not like it's a connected world. It's not like it's part of the anime, like with Duel Monsters or with GX or something like that. It's like, no, it's an entirely separate world. It's an entirely separate story that you'd have to read the manga for. You'd have to play like Master Duel in the solo mode for, or something along those lines. There's not like something that tells you like, hey, this is Pokemon. It's like, no, this is one story in one Yu-Gi-Oh lore that is specific to that Yu-Gi-Oh lore, and it only was really meta in one specific moment in time. And while you can still technically get the cards, if you played like a while ago, you wouldn't know anything about this, and if you were playing more recently, you still wouldn't really know anything about this, and you can only really understand it if you know a bunch about Yu-Gi-Oh. And it's like, there's not really a way, like, why did they elect to do it that way? And it's like, it would make sense if it was at the start of the story, but they didn't. Right? Like, here, I can jump in at any point and be like, it's Pokemon. I understand that this is Pokemon. Awesome. How would I understand? Like, going back to... Going back to this, right? How would I know that this is Yu-Gi-Oh? This ain't Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never seen this as Yu-Gi-Oh! Before. There's no Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards here. Where's Yami Yugi going, I draw. I activate Pot of Greed. You've activated my trap card. Like, where's that? That's what I know, right? Like, as a casual fan. So it's like, this is... I don't know who the fuck this is for. I guess I do know who it's for, right? It's for me. Someone who does play the game. But it's also one of those things where it's like, it shouldn't be for me. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. Yikes. Monstagado. That's the case with any anime clip, though. Yeah, that's what the case with any anime clip. The problem is, this isn't an anime clip. This is the full anime. This is all we're getting. So it'd be one thing to clip an anime and be like, oh, here's the anime. Here's, like, the fight of Momoshiki versus Sasuke and Naruto. And everyone goes, ooh, pretty colors. That's not this. This is, here's the story we're presenting you. It's also only part of the story and only the fucking climax. So go watch either the solo mode in Master Duel or go read the manga elsewhere. And it's like, oh, well, how the hell would I get invested in this if it's the climax and I have no idea what anything is happening? Like, unless I already know what's going on here, why would I ever be invested to go and look at the other sources for this? Am I wrong? This feels so just bad. I don't hate it. Like, it's not bad. I literally just called it bad and then said it's not bad. In regards to the quality of the animation and overall, like, filling the rest of the story out from, like, where the solo mode left off, it's not bad. But, like, man, this... I don't know. Think they want to move from Kazuki's manga series? I mean, that makes sense. It'd be nice if this wasn't how they started. This is why I think they should have started with Albaz. I get that Sky Striker is like the big out of Yu-Gi-Oh series. Does that make sense? Where it's like, oh, the lore kind of does its own thing and it's had its own story. But like, they should have done Albaz. They should have done Branded. They should have started with that instead of jumping in like midway through a story. It's like, yeah, imagine if we started with, you know, Albaz and Ecclesia meeting each other. It's like, oh, that would have been a great start. And also would have gotten a whole bunch more people involved and like invested. Yeah. I don't hate this. I think it's a fairly good. It's kind of boring. But this took 6 fucking months? I'm sorry, hold on. Oh no, it took a month. Okay. I read that wrong. But like, you know, going back to this one, right? Like, this doesn't tell you anything. I mean, it kind of does. But we are literally jumping in like halfway through the story and getting no explanation. And then all of a sudden it's like, here's the climax. See, like here. Rose, I'm coming to help you now. Who the hell is Rose? Why should I care? Right? Unless you've already seeked out other stuff, like this doesn't help you. You got Heart Kid is how I feel about this. It ain't much, but I appreciate the new studio taking up this project for what is functionally self-interest. Yep. Again, don't hate it. I do like it. I think it's interesting. But, Dear Lanta, it'd be nice if it made more sense and, like, there was a purpose to it. And it feels like there isn't. Rose didn't show up till the middle, so you can't start from the start because that part is just Ray versus not printed yet Karma Robot. Yeah, so why start with Sky Striker? As I said, why not start with Branded? Again, I understand Sky Striker already has cultural appeal outside of just Yu-Gi-Oh! But like Branded is arguably more, or if not as popular at the very least, as Sky Striker. And so I feel like you would be just as inclined to start with that. And that is a story that has a start and has a finish with all of the cards and has a full underlying story that's pretty good. And is well beloved by the community. Yeah, Albaz, or more specifically Branded, you could start with Albaz and Ecclesia immediately, and it would be recognizable while also being a good story. This is why I'm not a fan of the Sky Striker cards starting. I hope they don't do this with Branded. I hope that Branded gets the Chronicle first and then the solo mode. And the solo mode just ties along with the Chronicle. It's not going to happen, but like, it'd be nice. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Could be. I guess I should just say it could be better. It could be a lot better. And not with like animation or something like all you would have to do is just structure something slightly differently and all of a sudden you're off to the races and it's fantastic. But alas, they were like, we're gonna do the absolute goddamn bare minimum with thought process. And it's like, yeah, of course. Why am I not surprised? Shall we see if Master Duel is playable again? Probably not, right? What happened? What the fuck happened to chat? The hell? Nope, it broke again. Okay. This is why I fucking hate this thing. Hold on. Well, that's just not right. Oh, there we go. When I do Diabellstar, her lure begins with a cold open of beating Flomberg and then flashing back to Whitewoods. Because that wouldn't make much sense. No, it looks like the game is still dying for me. That's awesome. That's so cool, dude. Let's give it a try, shall we? Is this a bad idea? Probably. If I have more connection issues, I'll just stop. Imagine if the choice to go first or second actually mattered. Like choosing whether to go first or second actually mattered. But I mean, it's just, you always just go first. If you win the coin flip and you go second if you don't. This hand is terrible. Holy crap. No, I'm still disconnecting. I have no idea why. No clue. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've already disconnected. That's awesome. Thanks, game. Any day now, dude. I don't know what's going on with the servers right now. This is crazy. It'd be one thing, again, it'd be one thing if it was me. And it was just me. But, like, this wasn't an issue with any other game. My internet was fine. I had no connection issues with, like, YouTube or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know. The servers here are having a stroke. Now I have to play this game with, like, a terrible, shitty connection. That's great. That's just so fun, dude, for both me and my opponent. It's super sick. Dude, really, game? Alright, yeah. Now I'm gonna disconnect, right? Why did my timer jump so far? What the fuck? The hell, game? Yikes. What is happening? This is like the first time, not like today, but this like week has been like the first time where Master Duel has actually had this issue. Yeah, that's so bullshit, game. Now I get a loss for something entirely out of my control, and it's not even my fault. All right, game. Yeah, we're done. We're done. I can't. Apparently, Konami's just like, nah, fuck you, dude. My connection is A-okay. It's totally fine. No, I don't want Wi-Fi. Where's my Ethernet connection? Why does it not tell me my goddamn Ethernet? Yeah, I'm connected. I haven't seen it not be connected at any point. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, Master Duel is so sick, dude. I'm so glad that I get another game lost because of this bullshit. How many games have I lost because of something just to do with connection? It's like all of them, right? What it feels like. Cool, thanks, game. Anyway, well, I guess I'm just gonna call it quits there. There's not really a reason to do anything at this point. Like, the game just has decided to... I don't know, I guess we could play like Magic. Do I have Magic? I don't know if it's gonna be playable. Hold on. I have Shadowverse. Yo, we could play Shadowverse. We could play Legends of Runeterra. Woo. Do I not have Magic? Oh, I do. Let's play Magic. I have to download the content. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Hey. Oh. What? Hold on. Magic! It's Magic the Gathering! Whoa! 4 to 5 that ended in disconnection, including the White Dragon player. Ow! My fucking ears! God damn. Stop! Why are you so goddamn loud? Stop! Ah! My ears! My ears burn! Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. Why are you so fucking loud? Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Why are you so fucking... Galore. I don't even have my volume turned up that high. My volume is currently at 22 on my PC, by the way. 22. Could I explain to you why it's so loud? No. Yikes, dude. Oh, bada bing, bada boom. We have Magic the Gathering. Hooray! Look at all this random crap I have to claim. Hooray. Wow, 6 random packs. A card that I didn't look at. 3 more random ass packs. Oh, cool. And some lands. That's my favorite, dude. I love getting lands. Why is it still so loud? Jeez. 18. Yeah, seriously, that... The Storm Rage is on. The cold never bothered me anyway. Modern Horizons 3. Hooray. Wait. Don't think about it. That's not what I clicked. What the hell? Just give me the... Just give me the stuff. Why am I getting so many lands? Brother, I don't care about lands. Give me whatever lands you want. That's not what... What is happening? Why did you do that again? Lost in Foundations. Whoa. This is just going to be a pack opening simulator, isn't it? Why do I always click this? I click this and then it takes 10 years to load. Wait, it didn't take 10 years to load. That's crazy. That never happens.
Welcome to my humble...
Oh, no. Shut the fuck up. Hell no. Piss off. Stupid ass Aether Wisp. Let us. I have a few packs to open, chat. I have no idea what to do. Do we like? I have. I have decks. Oh, that's crazy. Wait. Why do I have so many decks? I shouldn't have any of these. What the hell? I have to attack with 30 creatures. Wow, crazy. Do I care? Let's just open packs. Open them all! Get to it. It's still so loud. Thanks. Silence NPC. I am opening booster bags. Hooray! We got cards that are probably useless, I would imagine. Oh, that's a good one. Does anyone know if any of these are good? That's a dual land. That's like not terrible. Dual lands are pretty good. Oh, there's a mythic. We got a mythic, chat. Everyone clap. We got a mythic. Hooray! Wait, okay. This is just pack opening simulation. Unstoppable Slasher? Oh, that's not what I thought it looked like. We got another mythic. Hooray. Maybe we'll be able to build a deck. I think the only thing we care about are the generic wild cards. I don't think I care about any of this crap. Non-basic lands or islands? Oh, that's crazy. Probably. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? Dude, this set sucked. I hated this set. Murder at Tarkov Manor? There were like 4 good cards in there. To be fair, I'm not a fan of any of these things. They're all bad. Because they're all magic. Coming tonight. Hilarious, I know. Ooh. That's a cool looking card. Bonus sheet. What the fuck is a bonus sheet? Island yourself now. Don't worry, it's only non-basic. Oh, another mythic. Wait, we might actually be able to build a deck. Wait, the Lord of the Rings set was so cool. Sauron! He's my favorite. Tree Spirit. Ah. I hate this. Why is it grayed out? Huntsman, I want that card. Is that a good card? That's a... Okay. I do really like the alt artworks on a lot of these cards and the way that they look. That is something that I think almost every other game does better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently, which is the alt arts. Because they just do more of them. And it's nice. Magmatic Scorchwing. Okay. Whoa, crazy. Oh, we got 2 bonus sheets. Man, imagine if I gave a sheet. Thank you! I'll be here all day. Final Fantasy. Ew. Okay, here's the question. The hell do we make? Magic the Gathering Arena decks. Top MTG decks. Wait. What format do I play? I just play like standard, right? I don't want tabletop. I want shit. Is it alchemy? No, it's just standard. Is standard for both? Search for any creature? Wait, that's crazy. I don't think so. Alchemy, Explorer, Historic, Timeless, Brawl. Is there not like a stand? Oh. Magic the Gathering Arena Zone. Formats standard. Best of. Oh shit. Hold on. Sorry. Standard. Best of 1 tier list. Mono red aggro. Let's go. I love mono red aggro. I hit my limit? No, the game fucking kicked me out. Basically. Monastery Swiftness. Boris. What a Boris. Boris Auras. 0 mythics. Alchemy is basically standard. But is it? Having those connection issues a few days back. Yep. And the game just, like, kept having them. So I was like, okay, I guess we're just done. I guess Yu-Gi-Oh's not going to be played. Mono black mid-range. Let's do that. Let's do mono black mid-range. I don't want to buy any... Wait, hold on. Is this an arena deck? Yeah, it looks like it. Copy to clipboard. And then let's go swoop. Let's go to decks. Is Master Duel getting a bit rickety under the hood, perchance? That's what it seems like. They banned the Fire Dragons now? The Fire Dragon cards. And now it's just Fire Rats instead. That is hilarious. That is very, very funny. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Go back to decks. Import. Error importing. What? Is this old? What the fuck? Why would this even come up? What? Bruh. 2024. Son of a bitch. Is this one up to date? Maybe? Arena? Okay. Wait, hold on. I know this one has Master Duel. What does Master Duel say currently? Yeah. Shut the fuck up. No one wants your stupid ass thing. Bestial? Hell yeah. Blue Eyes, Snake Eyes. Sure, bud. White Forest, Punk, Kashtira, Centurion, Mermail, Branded, Despia, Memento. Yeah. Kashtira has a 52%? Okay. Sure, yeah. Right. Okay. Mono red, mono black. Is that prowess? Oh, I've done this one. This one's cool. I guess we'll do this one. Copy. And then I go like this. And I paste. Imported! I imported. Where? This one. Hooray. Ah, yes. My 40 card Bestial deck. Trust! It's Bestial. Can I craft them all? I'm missing 1 mythic wild card. Sick. Okay. Let's go home. Let's go to the store, I guess. Oh, I should have found out what pack, like, Duress is in or something. Dude, I hate this system. Trying to figure out what is what in this system is so bad, dude. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Crazy. Yeah, dude, I know what set that's in. Alright, we gotta find the Eye of Sauron. It's not the Eye of Sauron. This is a weird-ass picture. I don't like it. Get it off my screen. Konami letting Master Duel rot to nothing would suck. True, it would. I highly doubt that that's gonna happen, but that would suck. You're right. Was it this one? Or was it? No, it was this one. Yoink. Buy a mythic pack. I would love to. I just need one thing to get the mythic wild card, which is all that we need. And we got dinosaur. Cool, I guess. And now we can craft it all. You know what? Fucking church. Yeah, we're done. Done. Let's go to profile. Shut up. Let's not be this guy. Oh, I don't have an opinion. Let's be this. None of these are cool. These are the most boring ass characters. Okay. I don't know. You sure? Card sleeves. Wait, I have sleeves? Let's do J's. Do I have emotes? I don't give a shit, actually. I forgot. Titles? I have titles. I have no titles. Cool. I did get an achievement. Hooray. Do I care? No. Okay. Wow, crazy. Alright, let's play. Have I played this deck before? No. Will I be fine? Absolutely. Hold on. What just happened? What the hell? No, it did. It did just go into... Okay. And the game's dead. That's crazy. Master Duel is having terrible connection issues, and its servers are absolutely shitting the bed, and Magic the Gathering is a dead game. 10 out of 10 notes. Oh my gosh. We're in! This looks like a hand with lands and spells. Fuck it, GG. Can I have done this one? Maybe. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I lose, so that's fine. I guess I summon this guy. That one. Not that that matters, but... Any thoughts on how trap tricks would be in Magic the Gathering. There's no equivalent to that in Yu-Gi-Oh, so it wouldn't work. Yeah, you got it. Traps are such a unique thing to Yu-Gi-Oh that it just wouldn't be a thing. It's hard to translate trap cards to Magic. Technically, you could be like, oh, they're just like instants. But instants are more just quick play spells. There's not really a trap card style effect in Magic. So, yeah, no. Okay. Okay. Wait, this isn't ranked? What the fuck? What the hell? Why would I play this then? Why did it jump me into... Okay, whatever. Don't worry, Magic the Gathering Arena is a good game. Promise. Let's do that. Mill 4. Okay. Okay. Quick study. Play it again. Yeah, that's fine. Beginning of your end, draw a card. If you control a demon, your opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life, otherwise you lose 2 life. Let's go combat. Do this. Sick. Sick. Goat control into Magic. You did traps a certain way, but I forget the mechanic. Traps are so weird. Because, like, yeah, you could do instances, but, like, you could do them as, like, instances you could only use on your opponent's turn. Or, like, that you can't use on the first turn or something like that. It's just kind of clunky. But, like, Trap Trick, as well, also relies on, like, UXZ summoning and, like, Link summoning. So, like, that also is, like, very strange. And you could technically do, like, oh, if you, like, activate an instant, then you get a, like, special summon from deck. Maybe. There's, like, a few things you could do, but it's not great. This is power and toughness, 5 or less. Sure. Total power and toughness 5 or less. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. How do I unlock this? Okay. I just have to pay a certain amount of mana. Alright. I would imagine we elect to draw 2 here. Yep. Regular stuff unironically is a better set of disruptions, and that stuff barely cuts it. Yeah. Whenever you attack with one or more fairies, draw a card, then discard a card, then discard sure. We'll go cut down. Man, that deck's sure fun to play against. Can I unlock this now? Oh, yeah. Big ass demon. Burn. I am tapped out, which kind of sucks, but it's worth trust. You've just elected not to use spell stutter this entire time? Or am I just stupid? Put a stun counter. No! Rude. Mean. Draw a card. Sure. 3 unknowns and a counter. Can't use this now because they tapped out. Oh, no, I lied. The swamp is there as well. Why don't you just keep up the mana to protect? I'm gonna do that. Okay. Okay. Play swamp. We'll do this. Hold on. Mana value is 3 or less. Okay. Let's do that. And then let's do this. Should have held that. Well, no, they're tapped out. Really smart to do that. Duress. Nice 10 gazillion mana, hexproof boss. Anyway, exile? Smile? I like clicking buttons. Clicking buttons is fun. Another one! So I know they have spell stutter. Duress gets rid of a... yeah, you can get rid of the spell stutter. That's not bad. Don't worry, that 2 mana is doing something. I promise. I'm literally not just clicking buttons. No, I would never. No, I would never. I would never. I like how bro's thinking, and I am literally just clicking buttons. I'm like, yeah, dude. Click button, turbo. Okay. That's crazy, dude. Hand. You now. Gimme. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's crazy. I got Death Touch. We'll do... big ass demon on the field. Scry 2! Wait, that's crazy! They put them both on bottom? They did. They said, fuck those cards. Email moves hate those cards. Yeah, bud. For sure, bud. Coolio. Let's make... a bat. Cool, shake my hand. Come here, I want to shake your hand! Nice fairies. This is one of those games where I genuinely think you could just click buttons and it like actually works. I don't think you can do that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, imagine just literally clicking buttons with Sword Soul. What on earth is happening? I have a demon. But good things coming to my TED Talk. We'll discard, this one. Go on. Attack. I dare you. I double dog dare you. That's crazy. Clicking buttons would work year 1 of Master Duel? Would it? What deck would you be able to click buttons in? Hello? There we go. Wait, hold on. What the fuck deck am I playing? Why did it do that again? God, this system is so ass. Standard ranked. Okay, mono black ranked. There we go. The Shiranui structure with no Squire? Hell yeah. Got gold with just a Shiranui's structure? Yeah, that sounds about right. Dude, it was crazy easy to get to Plat 1. It was like actually just a joke. Now there's so much random bullshit, it just like doesn't matter. This is a great hand. Am I going second? I am. Tragic. Oh no, I'm going first. Oh. Hand. Gimme, now. Duress. You want to duress me? No. Do it again. Get it out of there. 10 out of 10 gameplay. Hell yeah, dude. Poison Dart Frog. Whoa, he's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. What does this do? Add a mana of any color? Wait, that's crazy. Okay, let's do this. Demon. Crazy. I would imagine they have removal of some kind. A creature engrave. Ooh. Ooze. Da ooze. It's that secret of the ooze. Nope. No buttocks. Let's go swamp. let's go for unlock. Kind of makes sense, but it also kind of doesn't, does it? We do this, get rid of the mana toad. No, we do this and this, and get rid of this and this. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. Get rid of this guy. And we do this. Get rid of this guy. Mm-hmm. And then... Then we do this. And we go... a non-creature. Or a non-token. Damn. Okay. And now I get to draw a card. And you lose 4 life. That's crazy. Can you kill me in 2 turns? Or can you get rid of my demon? They get to add a card back. That's crazy. Imagine if they had the mana necessary to cast any of these cards. Oh, they could cast Scavenging. That's true. That's true. Hadn't thought about that. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Here's a thing. Here's a big-ass, dope-ass demon. Let's go. Combat. And attack. You gonna block with the frog? Please block with the frog. It'd be cool. It literally doesn't change anything. You are still dead in 2 turns. This demon is only here to be a demon. You are dead. Sir? Sir, do you have a response to my enchantment room? No? Coolio. That's, it was fun while it lasted. I'm absolutely lying to you. This game sucked. Wow, I got 2 ticks. I got 2 ticks. That's crazy. I'm gonna be in the equivalent of master rank in no time. Bullying Children Turbo. Let's go. Do you think a single child has ever played this game? That's a lie. I'm just blatantly lying to you. But do you think a single child has ever played this game? This hand's crazy. I'm going first? No, my opponent's going first. Tragic. Well, Cutdown's actually pretty good then. Try one. No. I should say, do you think any child has played Magic the Gathering Arena? Because I don't. Yo. My turn. Get his ass. Liliana of the Veil is crazy. I think I just keep the 2 mana open. Nope. Is this a bad idea? Probably. Am I doing it anyway? Yes. Okay. Well, shit. They got me. Anyway. I gotta wait my mana. Cavern Bat! Bet. Hand, give me now. This guy. Oh, they drew a land for turn. That's crazy. Imagine drawing a land for turn. Couldn't be me. They plop down this guy. Yeah. Uh-huh. No blocks. Bonk. Yo, Cutdown's crazy. Imagine if I drew a goddamn card that did anything. You. This one. Yoink. I got it. Oh, right. That makes sense. Why are we paying the mana? Wait, now we can't summon the guy. Wait, that's stupid. Oh, no, they never could summon the guy. Never mind. I'm stupid. No, I can't block. Oh, no, that's crazy. No. Well, do it again. Give me the hand! The hand is mine! This deck's dumb. This deck's so dumb. Oh, that's so stupid. Goblin! Or, Firebrand! Wait, he's crazy! Honestly, you probably do, like, sacrifice him, right? Am I wrong? Oh, wait, now I get a cut down his ass. Hell yeah. Oh, they should have done a thing, but they didn't. Yeah, we'll shut down that guy. Don't want him here, bud. Get him out of here. I don't want him untapping. He could pop my guy, and you could get a guy back, and I don't want that. Did I draw all 3 of these in a row? I think I did, right? No, I drew a Liliana at one point. The bat will be banned in Yu-Gi-Oh? Dude, there's like a million cards that would be absolutely slaughtered in this, or in Yu-Gi-Oh. Whoa, that's crazy. Why are we doing this? Don't pay the mana. You don't have to pay the mana. Okay, I gotta slap him. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Fucking discard! Get his ass! Discard this one. Nope. Fucking get his ass. Nice payoff. It'd be a shame if it went away. I'm sorry, that was too good. No, my Liliana of the Veil. Oh, now I can't block. Don't pay the mana. Just don't pay the mana. You don't have to pay the mana. You could just elect not to. You're like, no, I must. I must. Mountain! Mountain. Well, let's do... let's do... this. You sacrifice a creature. Do it. Now. Now! No! They got rid of the guy that I didn't really do. Should I have maybe kept Liliana? Maybe. But he was going down anyway. I think my childhood conditions are holding true. No, this is a real human. Do you want to know why? Because they gave up. I'm also literally playing like one of the best decks in the game, so it's not surprising. I said, fuck your hand. And then his hand was thoroughly effed. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Okay, you know what? Oh, well, shit. I had to place. PBM? What the heck is PBM? What does that stand for? This hand straight. Am I going second? I am. No, I'm going first. Okay. That might be why I'm winning. Going first with the rest every fucking game is crazy. Banishing Light? What the hell? When an enchantment enters exile, target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this enchantment leaves. Gains indestructible. Okay, that one. I guess. Fucking do it again! That one. Do it again! That's crazy. Whoa! Anyway, we're just not gonna deal with that. We're just gonna immediately get rid of him. Get him out of here. Hand, give me now. Lion. That one. Lion. LeBonk. Do you draw another land? Bet. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Blocking. Die. Hell yeah. Give me the hand. Claws out. Spell costs one less for each cat you control. Creatures you control getting 2 plus 2 plus 2. Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, I can summon a demon! Do you die? No, you do go to 1 though. No, never mind, you do die. It's rounded down! What's less than 1? What's 1 rounded down? It's 0! They just died! They just fucking died! 07. 07's nerd. This deck's stupid! I gotta piss. I'll be back. Oh. And I'm back. I like that I'm playing against like cats and fairies and stuff like that. I'm just like, it's time to die. Give me hand now. It's like every hand just has triple tax in it. This is a hand that does exist and is not bad. Leave my opponents going first. Just kidding. I lied to you. I'm going first. I always go first. That's just how this game goes for me. Which is actually very funny. Bat! Give me the bat. Give me the hand. You gonna cut down? You are. Wow, crazy. The mirror match. Who would have guessed? Okay. I do get hand knowledge at the very least. Cool. Interesting. Draw a card. Lose 2 life. I got the bat. Do they have cut down? They do have Liliana though, which is frustrating. Uh-huh. Each player discards. No! We'll discard this one. Discard it to swamp. How interesting. Bet. Yoink the card that actually kills me? We'll pass. do have Damon. Damon. Sure. I did have to tap out for that, which sucks. Because now they can just Liliana and get rid of the guy. Ooh, that was stupid. Oh, now that I... Oh, wait, that was really dumb. Oh, never mind. No, that was still really dumb. They could just force me to sacrifice again. That's still okay, though. And then we just go... little bat here. Play another one. Draw 2. Take a shit ton of damage. Archfiend is not bad. This guy's gonna kick my teeth in, is the problem. Yep, that's fine. Yep. Damn, unlucky. Could I have done that differently? I could have not summoned the demon there, and could have not summoned... I don't know. No, I think I just... This deck seems dumb? It is. Because Magic is really bad. Sorry, Magic the Gathering Arena is really bad. Magic is fine, you just have to not play Magic. That sounds really dumb, but it's true. It's similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Where actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really bad. And if you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's very fun. My opponent goes first. Tragic. That's okay. This hand's... okay. Is this the same motherfucker? Oh, boo. Man, now. Gimme. They didn't have another... Oh, they did. Yeah, they can go Mountain, Llanowar. You're attacking? Okay. I guess. Nope, we're just being stupid. Okay, cool. That's crazy, dude. Uh-huh. Why the fuck did we not play a mountain? Because... reasons, I guess. The hell? Yeah. Give me the hand. Why didn't they play mountain? Bat. What's the last card in hand? Bet. And give me now. The cards being made by hands, yeah. I mean, they're not that small. They're not, like, the largest, but also not that small. No blocks. I'll just take the damage. I'll just take the damage, that's fine. Another land. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Here's this guy. Here's another big ass dingus. Oops, all lands. Yep, happens. It's one of the things I actually like about Magic. Is that you can just get flooded with lands. Go on, block me. I dare you. Brother has reach. That's crazy. Oh, that's so good. Cool, good game. It was a terrible game. Who am I kidding? That game sucked ass. This is the starter deck? Yeah, I could tell. My brother played a 4-3 with reach. Bro. I mean, it could have been better. They could have played Dreadmaw. Colossal Dreadmaw. This hand's crazy. It's got the bat. What more could you ask for? It's the bat. The bat. How about as a 4-3 with reach? Depends on the mana cost, but pretty bad. Actually, I'm lying to you. It doesn't depend on the mana cost. It's bad. Duress! Fuck! No! My cut down! Oh, that's very funny. Bet. Let me guess. Cut down? Day of Judgment. Destroy all creatures. You gain a life for each creature. Destroyed this way. Wow. As an addition, discard a card to pay 3 life. Destroy target creature. Creature opponent control enter tapped. That is very frustrating. But I'm gonna grab that one. Like, swamp as well. And they drew the planes. Fuck me. It's not the end of the world, but that's annoying. Bro's playing fucking stun! Yoink. Duress, baby! Give me that one. Motherfucker, half your life points. Passing. Yummy. Let's go to combat. your life points. I'll play this one. Stumbling is a better comparison? Yeah, pretty much. Nuke my field. Do it! What is this? Flying Death Touch. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Whoa, crazy. Whoa, crazy. That's crazy. Actually, yeah, just that one. No, hold on. Wait, shit. No, that's fine. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's go! Anyway. Become a 2-2. I just wanted it to be a 2-2. That's it. I'm just wasting mana at this point. It's good. Mm-hmm. Do you have lifelink? Sure. Sure. I will search for a basic land. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure about that. Mm-hmm. 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 Nice. Bet. Oh shit. Gaming. Stand. Give me. Oogie. Oh, it has flash. Interesting. They need to be able to put a demon onto the field here, or they just die. Okay. Never mind, I lied. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Imagine if I drew not a fucking swamp for the last, like, 6 turns. Imagine if I drew, like, a playable card. And I didn't just immediately die here. That's crazy. That's so unfortunate, dude. Damn. Yeah, that's so frustrating. That's so frustrating that I lose this literally because I just drew like shit. That's crazy. That's so unlucky, dude. There's no way I lose that. There's no fucking way I lose that. Literally, this is what I hate about Magic. Is that you have to sit there and play the game, but there was nothing I could have done to win me that game. Because I just drew, like, literally 4 lands in a row. All of which, you know, don't do anything. It's like, damn, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And of course, bro drew, you know, all of the life gain cards that allow him to stick in that game. Instead of, like, you know, like me, where it's just, oh, here's your swamp, here's your swamp, here's your swamp. What a shit show. This is why we don't play games. Because by playing games, we lose games to the most unreasonable bullshit imaginable. It's actually just tragic. My brother on Christmas any day now. Just play your land and go. All creatures, good to know. Whenever. Oh. Yeah. Give me 9. Am I dead? Yeah, because these cards are bullshit. This one. God, I hate What game is this? Something I should never play. Why the fuck am I playing this? Is that one of the other good decks? Technically, yes.
Yikes.
Cut down cost sucks here. Yeah. Why did I not play Mishra's Foundry? Because I'm stupid. Bingo. Alright, let's do this. Hard. Good. That's a demon. That is in fact a demon. That's crazy. Ooh, duress. And okay. This guy. Wait, how many fucking lands am I playing? Why do I have so many swamps? Oh. Oh, I'm well aware of playing. Every time I play this game, one of the best decks is literally just red aggro. Draw 2, discard 2. Sure. Summon more cards in your grave? And give me now this one. Get his head. Oh, damn. Oh, they just lose. That's crazy. Yep. What a good game. What a good game of Yu-Gi-Oh. Trust, this is Yu-Gi-Oh, I promise. Alright, we'll do one more. And then I'm done. Actually, we'll do one more win. So that I rank up. See, I'm not having any connection issues with this game. So, like, clearly it was masterful, right? Opponent goes first. Lame. I do have cut down Duress, Liliana. It's pretty crazy. just have planes? Okay, I'll get rid of... Oh, no, they do have a mountain. I'll get rid of, that one. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that we get rid of that one. Struggles in the world in which we don't. I'm only doing this because I know that they have the ability to just immediately deal with my Liliana, which I don't want. What the fuck? Why am I always drawing swamps? It's just like 99% of my draws are just swamps. Look at the top 5 to 2 of them, put the rest on the bottom of your library. Oh, right, this card's crazy. Look, that card's nasty. For 3 mana, it's basically a draw like 5. Draw 5, back 3. Which is kind of nasty. Here's 3 each. Let's go this guy. That. Burn. They'd have to use up pretty much all of their mana in order to do that, to get rid of this guy. Which is what I want. Which is what I want. Why the hell did we do that? What's this card? I'll discard a... Bat! Oh, that would have been so good last turn. Oh well, it's fine. Also, why'd they do this one as opposed to... Oh, because they wanted to gain life? I don't know what they're doing. The dragons cost 0 mana. I do remember that card. That card was nasty. Let's all discard a card. Shall we? I'm gonna discard Cut Down. Cool. Bad. Hand. What you got in here? Counter target spell. Target creature, enchantment, or playing while and then let's summon this guy. Get close. Oh no, 1/1. You are dead. That's crazy. That's crazy! Wow, what a stupid ass card! Wow, what a fun game. Okay, well, we won't be back. Maybe tomorrow Master Duel servers are not having a stroke, but I highly doubt it. Wow, crazy. Alright, cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. If you did, like, subscribe, I'm sure appreciate it. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.